1, 2, 3, 4.
Life of Laura, LOL.
Hello, you lovely people on Instagram. It is another episode of Life of Laura, or LOL. Now, this week and the next 2 weeks are going to be information-filled episodes, or, some might call them informational. Okay, people are always asking me, friends, fans, people who are starting businesses, people who are already having businesses or brands that they want to make more successful, struggling actors or singers, if I have any professional social media advice. And the truth is, I am not an expert when it comes to social media. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I decided to bring in someone who does. Now, this incredible boss woman has been a marketing consultant for years. She started her own business. She has an expertise in online marketing. She's a dear friend of mine, and her name is Laura. So I'm really, really excited to welcome this week's guest, the unbelievable, the stunning, the intelligent, the amazing Laura Higgins. Yes!
Hello.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, and also how did you get into social media marketing and marketing in general?
Oh, well, thank you. You're very kind. I guess for me, I started, it's actually kind of a weird story, but I made coffee. So I was a barista straight out of school, started working for this coffee roaster, and they were like, great, we want you in sales. And I would arrive at cafes to try and get them on as like a wholesale account. Well, I would arrive and I would just be so sheepish about trying to sell the coffee. So by the end of it, I would be there with my kilo bag of coffee trying to sell it to them, and then be like, do you know what? Forget it. It doesn't even matter. Forget I was here. You don't need it. Don't worry about it. Just would backwards walk out of there. So then, this was when Instagram was just coming in as a business tool, and they kind of were like, hey, we actually think maybe we should be on kind of the Instagram. We think we should maybe start moving into this area. And so I was like, okay, well, I can take photos. I kind of enjoyed writing and I enjoyed design. So it was kind of this combination of all the things. So
Did you have a personal Instagram at this point as well?
yes, I did. And then I kind of had people approaching me being like, can you do the same thing for me? And it just eventually got to the point where I couldn't kind of keep up working in marketing for someone else. So I went out on my own and started Lala Social Club. I was in this spot where it was this tension, and definitely super freaked out about, okay, what am I going to do? What happens if one client leaves and I'm kind of, back at square one. But I think for me, there was this tipping point where I realized I've just got to go for it. Otherwise I'm doing all this work for nothing, and I think a big thing that helped me was actually investing in business coaching. I pretty much straight away, I found this coaching program and learned a bunch through that. And that really gave me a lot more confidence.
Obviously, I feel like social media in general, and especially social media marketing, would be very much rooted in communication. And so I want to next week get into all of the things with social media and really focus on building your community with, quote unquote, your brand or just your social media account in general. But thank you so much for being on this episode. And I'm so excited for you guys to see the next 2 episodes as well. Laura is lovely. She's wonderful. And it's double Laura power. So it makes me very, very happy. Have the best week. Love you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Life